Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, fellas. Have you guys talked much about whether Deshaun Watson should limit his running with the ball in order to preserve his health? Or is his game predicated on his ability to throw and run the ball just too important to the team's success? I know I cringed last year when he had plays that were geared towards him running the ball. The season goes from very promising to quite bleak if he were to miss numerous games this year, or any year for that matter, not to mention all that guaranteed money on the table at risk. Go Browns!
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. G. Bush, I want him to run to threaten the defense, but he has to be able to see the hits that he sees aren't the ones that are, he can get out of that. It's the ones you don't see coming that are a problem for a quarterback that's mobile like Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be using him in some sort of, like I would say, over the top, run heavy scheme where they're running him on zone reads and option plays and direct, quarterback power on the goal line. Those things they're not going to run. I think one of the things that the offensive line has to get in a rhythm of is he's a quarterback that's going to look to extend plays. So in one down part about Deshaun's game is he'll hold the football in order to get guys open downfield, but yet and still that tends to lead to a lot of sacks. When you look at his sack numbers, he's one of the most sacked quarterbacks while he's been in the league. And that's one of the things that he has to work on because he is holding the ball. So it's a risk reward. Yes, you may get more plays, chunk plays, 50 yards, 70 yards, things like that, explosive plays. And you want to be aggressive. You don't want to take that away from somebody's game because that's what makes him so dangerous. But at the same time, you don't want them guys to hold on to the ball. Now you got the backside end coming to club and strip sacking you, and you don't see blindside defenders coming. And then you get a lot of holding penalties too when you hold the football, especially when guys don't know where you're at behind them. So those things are always something you want to think about. But I think Kevin Stefanski will be very smart about the way he runs them. You may see a couple of plays if they get in a specific formation where they think they can exploit it. They'll just say, yeah, we'll audible that and check to that and we'll run it. But when you got a guy like Nick Chubb back there in the offensive line that, can really knock guys off the ball, you're not really interested in your quarterback being a primary run threat. To me, even teams like Josh Allen, right? Josh Allen is way bigger than Deshaun Watson, very difficult to tackle, but he's a monster in the open field. I believe they lean too much on him. I don't want you out here just running around just to run around. I need your scrambling to be strategic. If that's a moving and change when guys get out of their rush lane, or if no one's open on a bootleg, hey, just beat the defense into the spot and get a first down, get a new set of fresh downs. That's where I like to see Deshaun Watson be the most effective, is extending plays, running when you need to extend the drives if nothing is there, and eliminate some of the wear and tear on your body. Mind you, he does have 2 ACL surgeries. Once in college, and he had one with the Texans, so that's something you got to keep in mind as well.
Yeah, but again, I'm with you. Don't take any undue hits. Only hits when you really need to take them.